Hello everyone, it's me, Anthony Coach. Now, do you listen to shred music? Things like thrash or heavy metal or just instrumental shred where there's loads of super fast, insane solos. If you do listen to that music, which you definitely should, then you'll know that you don't go too long without hearing one of those crazy shred runs that sound all evil and diminished. If you've ever wanted to play one of those really evil sounding shred licks, then stick around because I'm going to show you
3 evil shred licks of doom.
Sorry, something in my throat. 3 evil shred licks of doom. Stick around. Are you a guitar player? Do you want to get better at playing guitar? Do you want loads of free videos from an experienced guitar teacher? If so, then subscribe to my channel where you'll find loads and loads of free videos. So as the video title suggests, I have got for you 3 devilishly scary diminished licks, and here is the first one. It sounds like this. Just going to jump straight in. I've got finger 3 on fret 5, playing an E note on the B string. And then right behind it, I'm going to sweep pick with my right hand to finger 1 on fret 3 of string 1. Then on an upstroke, my little finger is going to play fret 6 on string 1. So I've got the arpeggio, the diminished arpeggio. It's at that point that I pull off to that G note. Then once you've got that under your fingers, that is pretty much all there is to this lick, because you just repeat it. So you're playing it twice. Then all that happens now is you play the same lick 4 frets up. Again with that repetition. Then again 4 frets up. Then again 4 frets up. Then again 4 frets up. Then once again 4 frets up. Once I reach the top, you can end this in any way you like, but I like to go back a fret from the bend up from fret 20, just a small semitone bend up to fret 21. Put loads of vibrato on that. So then the whole thing slow is this. It's really fun to play, and I recommend you give it a go. Here's number 2. Yes, got to get that really tasteless, wide vibrato at the end there, just to up the tastelessness of this entire shred stuff. Love it. Now, just like lick number 1, lick number 2 is based on a repeating sweep pattern also. It's based on a pattern and a pattern. I don't know what a pattern is, but anyway, we're based on a sweep pattern that repeats 4 frets up, as many diminished shred licks do. And that's the really cool thing about diminished licks, is usually you can just move them up 4 frets at a time, or down 4 frets at a time. But anyway, we're starting on the root note in this case, which is an E. But just as a quick side note, you may or may not already know that over a diminished chord, any note within that chord is the root. But we're just calling E the roots. This is an E diminished lick. All 3 of them are. So I'm starting on fret 9 with my 3rd finger. And then I'm going to do some rather awkward fingering, because right behind on fret 8, my 2nd finger is going to be on the 2nd string, 8th fret. Then my 1st finger is on string 1 on the 6th fret. Now that is the 3-note diminished pattern. What my little finger is then going to do is come to play fret 9 for the diminished 7th. And that's an upstroke. Everything previously was sweep picked. You know, the old paintbrush motion with your plectrum straight down, one motion. Then to come straight back up, pull off to where your finger 1, didn't come up, it didn't come off the string. Then with your upstrokes, your second finger is going to play fret 8. On the B string. Bit of an awkward pattern of fingers. You may prefer to go... and that would be more kind of a proper approach. A finger per fret. I can't do it like that. I could practice it, but I can do it the other way much quicker. It's up to you. And that pattern in itself is a shred lick if you want to get it fast enough. And obviously much cleaner and faster than that, but that works as a shred lick. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go the same pattern, up 4 frets. And then the same thing, up 4 frets again, however, with a slight variation. Again, you can do it the same if you want. You can do something different from me. This entire video is just to inspire you to do your own licks as well as use these ones. So end it however you like, but I end it like this. And what I'm doing there, once I've reached up to fret 15, I play the normal arpeggio so far. But instead of coming down with another upstroke, I go... I re-hammer on fret 15. Then my right finger hammers on fret number 16. Then I go down with all pull-offs. Then I hammer on again fret 15. Then pull off again to 12. There's a lot of notes going on here, so hopefully you're keeping up, but I'm just going to play it all very slowly, what I've got so far. Then I play fret 14, which is the original arpeggio again. I don't know if I do an upstroke or a downstroke. I don't think it matters, probably an upstroke. Then finish on fret 15 on the G string. So the whole thing very slowly. And now for insane, devilishly, evilly, clickbaity, shred diminished lick number 3. Well, what's going on here? It's certainly not a sweet-picked one like its other evil brethren. This is a slightly different kind of lick. However, it's got the same number of notes and same feel as lick number 2. So at this tempo, it's quite manageable. I'd say lick number 1 was really fast, lick number 2, and this one kind of slower. I could have pushed the tempo up, and I'm sure you could too. We start all the way up on fret number 8 on the D string, and it's finger 1, and then we're going to play that note with a downstroke. I'm going to hammer on fret 11 on the same string. Then with an upstroke, going to play fret 9 on the G string. And that's also with finger 1, which is going to result in a position shift. Your finger 1 is now in a in a new position and brings your entire hand with it. So you've gone up a fret. Then with a downstroke, play fret 12 on the G string, pull off down to fret 9, so you've got 5 notes. Then with finger 3, you play fret 11 on the D string again. Now the picking pattern for the next section is exactly the same. However, you start on this new note. This is fret 9, this is fret 9, it is, you know, fret 9 on the 3rd string. And we are 4 frets away with a hammer on with your little finger. Then a very awkward position shift, because finger 1 is then going to go up to fret number 11 on the 2nd string with an upstroke. Then fret 14 and a pull off back to fret 11. So that next sequence is then finger 2 with a downstroke plays fret 12 on the 3rd string. Then the picking sequence begins again, but we're on a new set of strings with slightly different notes. We've got fret 11 on the B string with a hammer on up to fret 14 on the same string. Position shift up to fret 12, upstroke on string 1. Then a downstroke, fret 15, pull off to 12. Once again, we've reached the top of this shred lick. You can end it however you want. I'm going to end it like this, which is, you know, a bit of legato and then a quick slide up and then back into the original position and then just ending on one of the notes. Here we go. This is what I do in super slow motion. So we will have just come off the back of... What happens next is I play fret 12, then an upstroke on fret 15, then pull off back to 12, 15 again. So we've got, then slide up 4 frets again, that magic number in diminished licks, fret 4, oh no, that's not the magic number, 4 frets up, that's the magic number, then immediately slide back. My guitar's got no sustain because I've got some compressor on it or limiter or whatever. Then pull off to fret 12 and then finish on fret 14 with a big 3rd finger vibrato. Here's the entire sequence really slowly. Now, I hope they weren't too evil for you, and I hope they didn't scare you too much. If they didn't, then subscribe to my channel where you'll find loads and loads of other videos a bit like this one, and then loads of other videos which are nothing like this one. Either way, subscribe and you'll see them all. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Anthony Couch. I'll see you again very soon. You may or may not already know that in a, you may or may not already know that